Shivakumar has made it very clear, and I believe that at least, right now in terms of posturing to his supporters, that it's a high command decision. What all went behind closed doors, what we can tell our viewers is that there is a power sharing formula. The Congress will not come out and admit it openly, but what has been promised to DK Shivakumar is that he's going to be the lone Deputy CM, and in 2.5 years he will be elevated to the Chief Minister's chair. He'll also be given 6 slum portfolios of what we have been given to understand. There will be no other Deputy CM was one of his conditions. Those conditions have been met with Mr. Kharge and the party high command in Delhi. What one is to believe that it was Ms. Sonia Gandhi who finally spoke to DK Shivakumar. She's the one who had appointed him as Congress chief of Karnataka in 2020 at the back of the Congress doing terribly in by-polls as well. And DK Shivakumar had taken the position of the Karnataka president from KC Venugopal, practically when the party was in doldrums. So he does take credit for practically resurrecting the party to an emphatic historic win. However, what has been promised is that in 2.5 years he will be given the chief ministership chair, and that promise has been made once again by Sonia Gandhi. I want to cut across and get you 3 splitting images that we are going to get you viewers from Karnataka today. One from the chief minister in waiting, which is Siddaramaiah's residence. The other from the deputy CM designate, which is DK Shivakumar, his residence. Let's get you a 3rd image right now, because both the CM and his deputy-to-be, both the designates are going to leave for the Congress party headquarters. That is where the CLP, the Congress Legislature Party meet is to take place, and cutting across to the party headquarters. Befittingly decked up, the Congress has had very few occasions to celebrate the way they are. I want to cut across back to Nabila. Nabila, continue to get us all the reactions that you've been picking up through the course of the day.
Right, Preeti, a quick look first on the office where the CLP meeting is going to be taking place. This is the KPCC office. The old building, the new building is right behind, and we see lots of crowds there who have just aligned outside. They're not being allowed inside. Only members of the CLP, the MLAs, who are allowed inside that meeting. It's a top high-level meeting where all the MLAs come together. Today is just going to be a formal procedure of signing that document. But as I show you these images where the Congress office is all decked up, let me assure you, Preeti, not everything is hunky-dory within the Congress. At this point, we know that the Dalit community, especially G. Parmeshwara, who represents the Dalits, he's the biggest face of the Dalits in Karnataka, is quite upset that he wasn't accommodated as at least the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, because the Dalits traditionally vote for the Congress. The Lingayats, for the first time, who have cut away from their traditional party, the BJP, and voted for the Congress en masse. 36 MLAs of the Lingayats have won from the Congress. They wanted representation in the form of a Deputy Chief Minister. MB Patil, their biggest face, is very disappointed, and they've spoken. They've spoken to the media, they've spoken to Indiatoday, and they've said that we were really hoping that the High Command would acknowledge us, would acknowledge our community and this large vote bank that we have, and give us adequate representation. The Muslim community, they were also hoping for representation as a Deputy Chief Minister. Zamir Ahmed from the Muslim community, Siddaramaiah's close aide, was really hoping to be his second in command. Karnataka Congress, a lot of them believe that there are going to be 3 Deputy Chief Ministers, where they're going to accommodate the Lingayat, the Dalit, and the Muslims. But unfortunately for them, it appears that the Congress High Command has really quashed all their aspirations and given and really pacified only the 2 main people here who they, in their eyes, are the tallest leaders. That's Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. So as much as we see all the celebrations at the CLP meeting here and the office, the crowds gathered, all of them saying, yeah, we're okay with the High Command's decision. Believe me, you have G. Parmeshwara and MB Patil who already expressed their dissent. They have, in fact, already said they're going to be talking to the senior leaders of the party. We will not be surprised if they shoot up to Delhi to make their demands and maybe receive slum portfolios for themselves.
I would reckon, this would be an exercise in trying to acquire slum portfolios, because when you come down to the Dalit leader or the Dalit face, G. Parameshwara, yes, a Dalit leader, but who can be bigger than Mr. Kharge himself. And Mr. Kharge, the party president of the Congress, has made this decision that Siddaramaiah is going to be the chief minister and there will only be one deputy. But with what my colleague Nabila had pointed out, understandably, there is a bit of discontent when it comes down to the other or the lower ranks of leadership within the Karnataka Congress, Mr. G. Parameshwara, be it, or Mr. M.B. Patil, be it a Lingayat face and a Dalit face.